in
yeah. Juu ya hii barabara Red Hill.
Ya Red Hill.
Hapa kuna jam sana. So ilibidi
waunde nini sasa? Yeah.
Unajua hapa ndo tulikuwa tunapita kila sisi wote. So ilikuwa inashikana sana. So link wakaona ipita juu.
Yeah.
Ndo watu wenye wanaenda Red Hill wenye wanashika James Kishuru.
Yes.
Jam ikapungua kidogo. Na ilipungua. Na ikatusaidia.
So ilisaidia sana.
Ilisaidia sana.
Kwa hivyo hata nyinyi mnatumianga hii free section ya expressway.
Hii free section ya
say thank you once again. We can never stop saying thank you because your views mean a lot to us. And if you have any other place that you think should be covered, please put it in the comment section.
Shifting News. Explore, feel, shift.
Hello good people, welcome back to Shifting News. Always a great channel with wonderful videos and great views. Thank you for joining this and welcome to today's coverage. We are going to show you views as we use different roads and connections, and today I'm joined with Walter. Welcome once again.
Yes, the once again was really important. I'm rejoining because I've joined before, I've been on and off. But Shifting News has been part and parcel of us, together with you, family of the whole channel. Today we have a very nice episode, going to a place called Kikuyu. For those in diaspora, I know you miss this accent, it's Gikoyo. We are going to see what's along the road, the developments that have been taking place in those areas, and some other nice things that I'm sure will come as a surprise to both you and us. So welcome and join us as we take the trip.
So Walter, I've been doing some coverages, and we have a number of our supporters who have said Nairobi looks different, and especially they say like somehow pathetic in terms of when you see it from the sky and like on the ground. So what can you comment about the status of Nairobi City?
Well, Nairobi has so many things. Under the leadership of the new county government, yes, there are changes. If we talk about the infrastructure, there are new buildings that are coming up. In terms of what would make them talk about the pathetic state of the city, it's probably because of hygiene. The issue of organizing the city is also chaotic. Managing the vehicles, because we have so many cars coming in and out, there's still a lot that needs to be done about that. When we talk about the movement of people, that one again still needs a lot of organization, because we need free movement of people along the corridors. But you see, they're mainly occupied by the hawkers and other people who do small scale traders, with all due respect, because they're earning a living. But now, generally I would rate it 50 out of 100% compared to other cities in Africa.
Really?
Yes, I would say it's
If
one.
you compare it with this, I don't know if it's smaller or it's bigger. Kigali, though maybe you haven't been there.
Kigali, I've not been to Kigali, but considering what I've seen online, I think it ranks among the top 1, 2, 3.
So what can you recommend?
Yes,
The administration maybe of Nairobi City.
we need to take Nairobi serious. Nairobi needs to be taken seriously. It's not just for Kenya. Nairobi is a hub for so many international.
And remember, there are some stalled projects like now we have the Green Park terminus.
Yes.
Not operational. I don't know. Sometimes when you go there, you find just vehicles parked, but it's not with the intended usage. We have the Ngong Road viaduct already stalled. Those are millions spent.
Yes.
So maybe what can be your recommendation?
Now, my recommendation is what we promise, let us fulfill. Because you see, those are nice infrastructural projects that are being done.
Yes.
But they're not completed. You see, like now the Green Park terminus, if it was operational, maybe we would be having statistical data to gauge whether it was a success or a failure. But you see, locking it up doesn't make sense. If you look at the underpass you talked about, that one again was supposed to decongest the city in terms of
the viaduct.
traffic flow. You
Yes.
see, the viaduct. But you see, they are still stalled. I think what we plan, let them be implemented, so that we are able to gauge whether they are working. If they're working, we implement them somewhere else. But you can't just have plans that are stalled. They are not helping us.
And which one project that you are always fond of within Nairobi City?
Okay, I think that's a completed one. I know it's not only in Nairobi, but I think the effect of the expressway, that one helped a lot, because yes, it's just cutting through, but it's helped to remove most of the traffic that would have been flowing into the CBD and its environs, causing jam. But that has been taken care of. I think it's one of the things you can just talk about.
What about Thika Superhighway?
Thika Superhighway, yes, it's one of the most successful projects, but we have things that are also stalled in the Thika Superhighway.
Like?
We were supposed to have the BRT road in operation. Still, it's not in use.
And speaking of that, when you go to railways, there is that it was supposed to be one of the BRT stations, but currently stalled.
Okay, so I think the last time I passed by, there was that demarcation.
Yes.
Some things going on. So probably you'll update me on what is going on there, but I think they are upgrading the stage. If it's going to be upgraded and then put into use, maybe there'll be something to talk about.
No, right now it's stalled, and we have other projects ongoing. We have a long Ngong Road, Naivasha.
Yes.
We have a flyover coming up. Also, we have at the Hell's Avenue roundabout at the Uhuru Highway.
Yes.
We have, I don't know if it's it's an under tunnel for vehicles or pedestrians. It's ongoing. And we also have other projects ongoing.
So, okay, talking about the projects, actually, there's something I'm focusing on in front.
Yes.
I've talked about movement of people, and you see the challenge. Like, people have to use the main road to move around. Yet we have pedestrian walkways along on the side of the road, but they are
occupied.
They're occupied in use by hawkers and the rest. So this organization of Nairobi City still needs a lot to be done. So this one think most of those who have been to Nairobi can mention one or two things that they have seen not working.
Yeah.
And you know our slogan, make Nairobi work. Is it make Nairobi work? There is Sakaja.
I don't know.
I think let's make Nairobi work.
Is it not Ita work?
It's make Nairobi work, but we'll confirm that. I think that's
Yes. So, those who are watching, those joining us, you can comment, tell us what you think about Nairobi City. As we plan for more tours, as we have said in our previous videos, we are planning for a grand tour to the coastal area. So if you wanna be part of it, feel free, and you can support us in any kind by joining our membership, or we have our M-Pesa number within the description.
Shifting news.
okay.
Explore.
And there's something I think
feel,
worth
shift.
noting.
Yes.
Probably the newest baby in the city is category. Okay, the number of cities we have in Kenya, Eldoret. So you
Yes.
see, Nairobi still needs to be like the benchmark of how a city should look in our country and maybe East Africa. So if we have other things not working here, the other cities will also struggle because they don't know what to like benchmark for their planning and all that. So Nairobi being an old city, I think the first one in the country,
Yes.
is to have a lot
The largest.
The largest.
And in your own observation, or probably your own views about Eldoret,
yes.
since you schooled there, do you think it had attained those credibilities or credentials to be made a city?
Now I wish these opinions were taken before they inaugurated the city, but you see they've already done it.
Yes.
But anyway, so Nairobi, Eldoret, we have different types of towns. It began as a town.
Yes.
Things should be linear. The one that is a town that comes up along the major
Sometimes
highway.
some start as municipalities.
Yes. So back then, I don't think they had everything that's required, because I'm sure there are minimum requirements like facilities. You have
Yes.
major how do you call it? Like this municipality resources
Yes.
that is supposed to make sure that the city really operates fully. We still don't have those, and I think some of the major news medias have captured these ones. Some of the challenges they're still facing right now. Like now, how many firefighting stations are in Eldoret? Don't think we have a number. We have only one major hospital there. That is the Moi Teaching and Referral. Probably yes. We have Aga Khan also. They have
And we
those
also have
places.
private.
Yes, so mainly private hospitals will be taking over. But you see, for them to like say we are going to fully operate as a city, there should be a reason for that.
Okay. So, in your own view, Eldoret was not ready.
Wasn't ready fully, but they can make it ready with time. Like now, just work on those shortcomings.
And what other town do you think will be the sixth?
The six, we still have a lot. I don't know, I've not been so much into Kisii town, but I think there's a lot of activities going on there.
Yeah. So
Yes,
you
I-
vote for Kisii.
Yes, I think Kisii should have its own town.
Okay. So our viewers, you can join in the conversation. You can tell us your views, tell us what you think could be the next sixth city within our country.
And I don't know, have you covered a lot of Nairobi, Kisumu City?
Kisumu we were there, and we can all agree, even from the videos, for those who haven't watched, they can rewatch.
Yes.
It's the cleanest
Wow.
in Kenya.
It's been a while since I toured the place.
Sometimes you just need a day or two.
So we have some good things to pick from Kisumu.
Yeah. And I think the administration, they did their homework well, and they're still improving. Yeah, there are some sectors that still of the shifting news. It's called Ben. We were there with Ben and Solo. Ben gave us a very good tour within the Nairobi, within the Nakuru.
Was it holistic, or we still have some areas that need to be covered?
There are still more areas to be covered. It's large. Sometimes you need even more than a week.
So then there's a lot to be done.
Yes, because like Nakuru, you need to cover probably, let's say, in terms of administration, then come in terms of touristic features, then probably the lifestyle of people, and you can also come in housing, major economic activities, and also recently, in the recent times when we had the rains. You found that there were some areas in Nakuru that were experiencing what do we call ile ardhi kupasuka katikati.
We had a rupture of the earth.
Yeah, some areas of Nakuru were experiencing that. So it's called sinkholes. Yes. Right now we are joining Westlands region. So mostly they say Waiyaki Way starts here.
There's a nice coverage of Waiyaki Way by shifting news.
Several, it's like boom.
Yes. We need to do that for the other cities. Like Mombasa also still has a lot to be covered, I think.
Yeah, Mombasa we are planning for a grand tour, and we are still just hoping our resources will allow.
They should allow.
Yeah, that's what we are planning, and we are also hoping, because we have several people who have been assisting us. Some who have been making sure we go for these tours, even if it's around Nairobi. They have assisted and supported us in different ways. And also some who have supported us to acquire a new equipment, and we also always say thank you.
So a big shout out to the whole family.
Yeah, we are a big family and we are still growing.
And there is this discussion or narrative that this region is taking up most of the offices from Nairobi City.
There is a reason for that. Sometimes most people would like to avoid traffic, and maybe the price per square feet or foot.
Yes, for the office spaces.
For the office spaces, you'll find Nairobi Center is a bit expensive compared to when you come to Westlands. So that could be another reason. But remember, Westlands is not fully commercial.
Yes.
Some parts residential, some parts commercial.
And I think there's a building that wanted to put all that in one place. Like you can live and work within the same.
That is the GTC. It has a supermarket, it has a residential area, it has the building for offices.
So many nice things in Nairobi.
So that means unaweza hamia hapo and you can stay there more than a year even without leaving the place.
Compound. I remember one of the videos we shot counting the pillars, and the start and stop point was around this area.
Yes. I think you should complete the counting, and you will give people.
That's an assignment we left pending. Guilty as charged.
You need to tell people how many pillars are there. And you know, sometimes there are changes. Like when we were doing the counting, the exit at El Selassie had not been protected. find now it has already been constructed.
And you see how quick that one was taken care of, because they realized we have people want to either enter or leave the expressway.
Yes.
At that point.
Yeah.
So some of the silent or unspoken challenges we have in Nairobi can just be seen in the video.
Yes.
Some of them don't need to be verbalized, like they can just be viewed, and anybody can form an opinion about what we are missing. You see, like this place being just beside the road. You see, we have most of the cars around here. So maybe we can just see if the county government will take over this. Provide ample parking spaces, also clean up.
So did you ever use this place before the coming of the Nairobi Expressway?
We had a small road somewhere here. It wasn't very big. I think that one was scrapped out. It was completely removed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for them to pave way for now those who are flying to fly high, and those who are still using the ground for their movement to still continue doing so. But I think the original road was removed.
And you know the median back then, there were lots of trees. You
Along
remember the median of Waiyaki Way?
Oh yes, they were all cut down, isn't it?
Yeah. To pave way for the construction of the expressway.
And you see, some cities are able to like organize their infrastructure alongside nature without destroying nature. But I think for us, we need a road, we'll get the road, no matter the cost.
So are you trying to mean in most of the cases we don't have the proper plan, like long term?
I think it's one of the areas we need to have a deeper discussion in. Kenya in general as a whole, we have a very small percentage of forest cover. So if we are still cutting down the few trees that are in existence, you see, we are making the situation worse. And you see, Nairobi, from anybody's point of view, we have an issue with clean air. Yes, because we have all these movements, industries located in the city.
Yeah.
We have so many cars. So if we are taking away our only way of cleaning the air naturally, because I don't think we've invested in any artificial way of cleaning the air. So we are doing ourselves a great injustice.
Okay. So our good viewers, continue watching this video. We have come from the town center and we are using Waiyaki Way, Route 105, heading to Kikuyu, and we are using a public means of transport, and we would like to just invite our driver to greet you, and maybe he has something to add. Najua they always operate on this road, they know more than us, and sometimes when you sit with them they can give you a good overview of the city. So our driver, karibu sana. He is driving, so you just bear with him. He won't concentrate more on the camera. So unaweza introduce and maybe tell us something.
Mimi naitwa John. Mimi ni dereva kwa hii barabara. Ndio si miaka mingi, lakini niko kwa. Mimi ni mkaaji wa Kikuyu.
Kikuyu?
Nimezaliwa hapo. Mpaka ndati.
You are the kind of people when unasema naenda kwa hustle Nairobi, kumbe wewe unatoka Nairobi kwenu. Okay. So what is that unique thing yenye unaweza sema kuhusu Nairobi, since umesema umekaa huku sana? The growth, maybe ile one thing yenye unaweza tuambia about Nairobi.
although zingine zijaisha.
Yeah.
Imebadilika kabisa.
So unaweza sema hiyo trajectory ya growth, is it on the positive ama kuna mahali nafika ni kama resources zinafinywa sana?
Ina grow haifinywi juu na sisi tunaona ile chechiko.
Yes.
But tumina inataka ifanyike. Although mnatujengea barabara,
Yeah.
kuna footbridges mahali watu wanapitia, so inakuwa challenge pia sisi juu accidents zinakuwa more yenye mimi natumia Waiyaki.
So in short unasema sisi wa Kenya tuna react tu wakati accidents zikisha happen, ndo maybe sasa tukuje tuweke footbridge.
Hata si footbridge, mnakuja mnawekewa zebra crossing na hapo tu mnawekewa bump. So at least tunaona project kama hizi zilikuwa project kubwa.
Yeah.
Wakiweza zimaliza inaweza kuwa safe kwa kila mtu.
Yeah. Sawa, shukran sana. Na when you get time, unajua sasa nyinyi mnakuanga busy. Unaweza ingia YouTube Shifting News na subscribe. Tena una watch na comment. Na hiyo ni kusupport. Unajua hii ni kama tu hustle tena tunajaribu kugrow. Sawa. So Walter, you have heard about that.
Yeah, that is very good. At least you see the issue of incomplete projects, that one still comes up.
Yeah.
As I said, if we want a road in Kenya, we'll have a road. We might not take into consideration the need to have a destitute crossing. We still become reactive. Faults that were supposed to be foreseen, but were not actually considered. So where are we heading to?
Right now we are at ABC place. So we are headed towards the James Kishuru Junction, and the above road is part of the expressway where you can use it for free.
Oh, we have a part of the expressway you can use
For free.
But how comes it's not congested or already?
No,
Is it fully packed?
this one.
Yes.
It. Yeah. Yeah.
Juu ya hii barabara ya Red.
Ya Red Hill.
So hapa kulikuwa kuna jam sana.
Ah.
So ilibidi
Waunde nini sasa? Yeah.
Kitu unajua hapa ndo tulikuwa tunapita kila sisi wote. So ilikuwa inashikana sana.
Okay.
So link wakaona ipita juu.
Yeah.
Ndo watu wenye wanaenda Red Hill wenye wanashika Kishuru.
Yes.
Jam ikapungua kidogo. Na ilipungua. Na ikatusaidia.
So ilisaidia sana.
Ilisaidia sana.
Kwa hivyo hata nyinyi mnatumianga hii free section ya expressway.
That should have been put as a trivia question because most people don't know. Okay, let me just majority mind to not know that section of the expressway.
Yes.
It's not big. Yes, then we get it from the viewers, whoever knows the section, running from which part to which part.
Yeah.
And if you had a history of where that section was built, maybe someone would have won a raffle. That thing will come later on. I think we'll introduce it for some of the lower
Look, one day we will be doing a trip, and once we interact with some of our supporters, development is happening, and you know with the mesa it's about the cattle or the livestock.
Tunasema
Yeah.
venye ijaisha na notice hakuna mahali kuna stage. Kuna mahali kuna stage.
So haiku design stage hapa, haiku designiwa
juu ya ijaisha. So hii project ikiisha inaweza kuwa pia safe kwa sisi. Unaona tunataka kwa barabara tu, hakuna stage.
Yeah.
Hakuna bridges, footbridge.
Na tena huwezi pitisha customer.
Alafu huwezi pitisha customer. So si safe. Si safe.
So lazima at least they should consider hizo footbridge, mahali pa stage.
Stages. At least pia sisi tuna feel safe. Unaona mtu anaweza toka nyuma.
Yeah, true.
Alafu ukipitisha mtu anasikia. Na ilikuwa one of the project ingekuja kutusaidia kama sisi wakaaji wa Waiyaki.
Yes.
Tulifurahia venye ilikuja, alafu ikafika mahali ikasimama. Hujaielewa ni nini huduma isimame.
Sometimes they say it funds, alafu compensation. So hatuwezi jua. Unajua until you get to the administration ndio sasa ujue reasons mbona.
But imete miaka mingi.
Imepita miaka moja.
Ilikuwa siku ya Kibaki. Ilikuwa imeanza, watu walianza kuambiwa kwa time ya Kibaki. Kwa time ya Kibaki na bado hii project itaisha, itakuja Uhuru. Uhuru at least atajaribu. Sisi watufanyie hii pia hii serikali yetu at least ifanye kidogo. Pia sisi tuone tufanyia.
Yeah.
Hii ni project kubwa. Na ilikuwa ikisaidia kila mtu juu ndo I think ndo barabara kubwa inaenda inashikamana.
Ienda hadi Uganda.
Inaenda Uganda, inaenda Southern Sudan.
True. Kabisa.
Na pia watalii wanapita hii njia sana.
Kwanza wenye wanaenda Masai Mara.
So sionangi ikiwa picha poa kama itaisha. Juu inatuuza kama sisi
wa Kenya.
Kama sisi wa Kenya.
Yes.
That section of the road is visibly not. It's abandoned.
Hii flyover. Hii ya Kangemi. Hii sasa.
It was actually locked as a commercial.
Yeah. I think we also covered this area na install. So hatujui ni gava after the change of the government, ni kama hakuwa na funds ama ni contractor just decided not to continue. We don't know.
I think we need someone to address that. I think we are in October of 2024.
You need someone or you need Ken?
There should be someone in charge.
I think one day we will get one of the officials of Kenya, maybe
To explain what is
to explain probably the reason why this Kangemi flyover.
Ukisikiza pia kabisa from the driver.
Yes.
You see, they are the main users of these roads.
Yes.
Na kama wanahitaji stage to be there, see that one should be listened.
Yeah.
We have this thing going around right now about public participation. I think that one should be emphasized on. It's like the key stakeholders should give their opinions, alafu they are acted on.
Yeah.
So what major things stands out about this section of the road?
Kangemi. Kangemi, you can just see the interaction of people, the market, and mostly they say you can find here affordable products.
Fresh products or
Yeah.
processed?
No, fresh. Natinani stage for those people who are applying to Nairobi, to Western, to Busia, Kisumu.
So those fresh produce mainly come from the environment. This is
them like the veggies, they come from the areas like Kikuyu. You know, like Kikuyu still has the arable lands, so you find people farming. Hapo Kikuyu kuna place inaitwa ya kichinjio. You know it? Ndonyo. Is it Ndonyo or Ndonyo? Yeah, Dagoretti. So ukitaka to purchase fresh meat at affordable prices, because I think most of the butcheries around Nairobi, they always go there. And this is the area around the Mountain View.
Still you can see no stage.
Now you are becoming worried about the stages, eh?
It's required, it's a necessary part of the infrastructural development.
So we always have good, and there is a time when malls will survive. They were coming up, but what do you think happened?
See, there's something strange or unique with Kenyans. When a business model comes up, becomes viral, everybody moves into it until it stagnates, like when you reach equilibrium. So it no longer becomes economical. So they stop. And I think we even have more than enough malls in Nairobi on its own.
Yeah.
There's a day I was trying to
Count.
look at how many malls we have in Nairobi. The number was really big.
So can you mention the ones you know?
The main ones we have. So we have some of the malls, but that one is not in Nairobi. I was about to talk about the rivers.
No, it's within the Nairobi Metropolitan.
So it's not outside Nairobi. So that one, so that's one of the big ones.
I don't know if it's in Kiambu County though, because
Yes.
if it's in Ruaka, then it's in Kiambu County.
So we have that one. We have some of the newest malls closer to where people are living, like the Sheffield,
Southfield,
We have the
Bananas.
the one at Mara Mall.
Yes.
Those ones are moved closer to residential areas.
We have Garden City.
Garden City, we have the Junction Mall. And
Right. Yes. We have the Timor,
So see, the number is high.
and which is the largest mall.
The largest
Currently.
one in Isili. I think they have spoken about it so many times. So we should cover it.
Yes. But we haven't entered. That's the BBS mall.
So which means if it's the largest in Nairobi, it should be the largest in East Africa.
Yes. Because I think right now, before Two Rivers was one of the largest in East Africa. But I think now with the coming of BBS Mall, it has changed the dynamics, and BBS Mall serves as one of the biggest. Should be in East Africa and also probably East Central and Southern Africa.
And do you think it has taken position 1 as the most attractive mall in terms of social amenities, recreational facilities? People still have so much
People worry about the traffic, especially when you move to the street. So that one sometimes pushes people away. Because in terms of social amenities, now like kid-friendly, Two Rivers will beat BBS Mall.
So I think they might be number 1 in terms of size, but what they offer, they fall number 2.
Yeah, maybe in shopping experience, that is where they can beat the other malls.
You can see some of the fresh produce around.
Yeah, this is Mountain View Market.
from the locality just around.
Yeah,
Apart
it's-
from the watermelons, which I don't know if they're grown around.
Even some of them we bought, like you can, when you go to purchase, you are told oranges from Tanzania. Some of them are imported. So our good viewers, interact with us. Your comments, your insights mean a lot to us. And remember, we started this video from Nairobi CBD around the Kenya National Archives. And right now we are along Waiyaki Way. Then right after shall have the Uthiru area as we continue to move to Kinoo, Regen, Uthiru Corporation, and also Gitaru. And remember, Gitaru, we have the interchange under construction, which I believe is coming up very well. Probably you can recheck in our video list. You can also find the coverage of Gitaru. Remember, there is one day we had one of the buildings that collapsed around that area, and also the governor, that is Kimani. Is it no, Wamatangi is, what is the other name? Yeah? Kimani Wamatangi, the governor, camped at that area and they made sure they rescued several people. And you can see how huge this road is. It serves as the major highway towards the western area, connecting you to Uganda, South Sudan, to Congo DRC, Central Africa, to Kigali, Rwanda, as you proceed to other countries. So it is a very important trunk within the transport system of Kenya. And here is the main stage of Uthiru.
And you see, unless for those who've not been to Kenya,
Yes.
quite a big number of the viewers who come from Kenya, maybe gone to diaspora, you must have either used this road, walked around, schooled around, did something, because these are very common part of the Kenyan road.
Yes.
For those who go to Western and all those areas going to that side, you mentioned about Kigali, we have Eastern, Central Africa. There could be a section of this road that you interacted with.
Yes.
And so if you have some memories, you can share with us in the comment section. What do you remember about this part of the road?
the Westlands area. Then when you come to this side around ABC Place, then when you go to Western Bypass.
And that was before the developments were completed.
Yeah, or when they were ongoing. Some of them we were doing while the construction activities were ongoing.
I think just to capture part of the history of these roads, could pin a link to those videos. For those who did not watch, maybe they can just go and watch, see how the roads looked before their completion.
Yeah, sure, we can include the links to such videos, and especially, but we'll be planning for an aerial view of the Gitaru section because it's going to be a massive interchange and it's going to really help the transport dynamics around that area. Hii place inaitwanga aje?
Kinoo.
Na pale nyuma bado ni Kinoo.
Ni 87. Nyuma kidogo ni corporation. Sasa tunafika
Kinda Regen. Gitaru. Gitaru iko mbele.
Unaona kama project za hizi zingine kama hivi.
Yeah. Western bypass. Yeah.
Simekuja nyuma ya hii mimi na ikaisha sana.
I think tunategemea the contractor.
I think it's the same contractor.
Hapana. No, nini ilikuwa Western bypass ilikuwa CRDC. Acha na huu ndio wamefanya hapa Regen. Ndio wamerudi huko nini Gitaru. Mara kuna sijui inaitwa China Communications what? Kuna mingi. Okay, Shifting News kwa
Shifting.
YouTube. Yes, Shifting News.
Haya, asante.
Sawa.
Hebu nione.
This one. Sawa. Thank you.
Sioka.
So that has been our drive from Nairobi CBD, and right now we have alighted at Gitaru. What do you comment, Walter?
That was a very smooth ride. Coming from the city center to this place. But generally, I think Central Province is well covered. I think Central Province is well covered in terms of road network.
Central what?
Okay, we had the previous Central Province.
Oh,
So all the counties that fall within the Central Province have
Yes.
very good network.
Oh, so Kiambu County.
Yes, Kiambu County takes care of that. Nyeri, if you go to Nyeri, you go to okay, all these other counties,
Yes.
they have very good road networks.
So right now we are in Gitaru. So our good people, we say thank you for having watched this video up to this far. I hope you have enjoyed. Give it a like, comment, because your comments give us the insights, give us the psych, and we always say thank you, always appreciate for your support. So from us here,
We say thank you once again. We can never stop saying thank you because your views mean a lot to us. And if you have any other place that you think should be covered, please put it in the comment section, because we don't decide what to cover. We let you decide on what we should cover. And now that we've already reached our destination, it's very hard to say goodbye for this season, but we hope to meet you again.
watch our next video. Thank you.
Bye.
Shifting News. Explore, feel,